Yes, this is definitely gonna make me trend. Lashes, makeup, that's hot. Trend, darling, trend. I'm going viral. Viral, that's hot.
I'm gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. Now you can take it as advice, use it as entertainment, use it, don't use it, do what you will with it. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Now it's a Boss Moves Monday and I've received this question so many times. Instagram, Instagrizzy, IG continues to grow, right? We've seen some platforms come and go. We've seen some trend and then fall off. We've even seen some being blocked. Drama. We've seen so many platforms come and go, but there's those OG ones that continue to stick around and continue to grow. Now these platforms, specifically Instagram, has been able to make people completely change their lives and become stars, darling. And some of us want that as well, right? We want a little piece of the pie. We're just like, can we also have a slice of the Instagram shmoney game? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. How do you actually get onto Instagram and win? Because there's some people, they get on and in a year they are killing it and they're starting to make that coin, that shmoney from actually working as an influencer on Instagram. And even if it's not through influencing, they're launching their businesses. They're able to do things that actually uses their Instagram to get that coin and to grow their businesses and to grow their bank accounts. So if you want to know how you're going to win on Instagram, what is it that you actually need to do, then you need to watch this video right here. And this is not your regular schmegular type of advice and what you need to do. I give you those fresh tips, things that are definitely going to work. I'm not going to tell you what everybody else is busy telling you, that you need to take a picture that you're going to take when it's sunset, so during the golden hour, and then after you take the golden hour, you're going to use this filter, and then you're going to post it at this time, and you're going to have this caption, and then you're going to do this again 5 times, and once you do this 5, no, this is not a tactical thing. I'm going to tell you the real things that work, the real things that are going to make your profile grow and grow your brand, honey. So if you have any questions that you want to send to me, whether it is about your boss moves or whether it is about money, relationships, or getting down with your man or beauty, let me know. Anything that has to do with us being women that we are, all good, cute, and making it happen in our lives. Head over to my Instagram at Kopano and look for this picture right here. Now, this is in my Insta story highlights on little circle on my profile that says How I Do Things. This is the first picture that you will see. Click on it and reply and let me know what question or scenario you want me to talk about in my next video. And if it's juicy enough, then we'll definitely do something about that next. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this 5 things that you can do to start growing your Instagram right now. Number 1, honey, you better put in that work. I see you posting once a week, but you want to go viral and you want to have 1 million followers. How dare you? How dare you? On a very serious note, you need to actually put in the work into making something happen. If you think that anything is going to be worth it in your life, you better be putting in that work, honey. So if you have not been posting a minimum of 3 times a week, then please go away, because this is not going to work for you. If you really want to grow, you need to start putting in the work. Start being deliberate about taking good pics and be deliberate about good captions, and start being deliberate about the frequency at which you are posting. If you really want to grow, go look at people who are growing at a rapid rate. It's not just because they've got a good picture, a good caption, but they are just serving us daily. Every day, they're giving us the meal. The whole meal and the entree, the dessert, honey, starters, 5-course meal. And they're making sure that we get it daily. They are there with us. They're putting up lives. They are putting up IGTV. They're putting up videos on their timelines. They're putting up pictures. They're also using their Insta stories. They're using they're utilizing the whole platform and making it work for them. And if you take some time to look at them, you look that these people are taking time out of their day to create content for us. So they're not just living their lives and just taking here and there. No. They're making sure that if I'm going to leave the house, I'm going to look good today, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to come back into the house without taking a picture. If I'm going for lunch, I'm going to make sure that I get a good lunch picture. So they're taking time out from their lunch to take that picture. They're taking time out from working at their desk and taking a picture that makes it look like, having such a busy day. So if you want your Instagram to go, put in that work. But if you're not going to do it, stop watching my video and go away. Number 2, let's stop with the blurry pictures. No! I've seen so many blurry pictures, and this is not actually about how good your camera is. And yes, there are some cameras that take ridiculously clear, beautiful, saturated contrast pictures. Oh, they are stunning and they don't need any editing. But you need to stop with the blurry pictures. Every camera can be clear. Every camera, no matter how good or bad your camera quality is. Just a few simple things. Wipe your camera. Make sure that you have the lighting is behind the camera and not behind you. So if you're taking a picture, you need to look into the light and the camera needs to look at you. So where is my light right now? My light is behind my camera. Okay, so if you were looking at me, the light would be behind you, right? So if I'm taking a picture, I'm looking directly into the light and taking the picture in this direction. That is the 2 most basic things that you can do that will just change how your pictures look like. Everything about your pictures is just going to look so much better just by changing these 2 things: cleaning your camera and making sure that the light is behind you. That's it. It just needs to be behind the camera. Gone are the days where we can take blurry pictures. Gone are the days where we can take nonsense pictures. Stop it. And speaking about your pictures, they actually need to be interesting pictures. What I've seen a lot of people do on Instagram is that they post pictures that you think to yourself, if you were scrolling through Instagram and you saw this picture, would you like this picture? Would you? And a lot of the times it's no, I wouldn't like this picture. I just scroll right past it because it looks boring. So go through your content and ask yourself, on a very, very serious note, if I was to see this on somebody else's profile, would I like it? And if the answer is no, then stop doing it. Gone are the days where we take boring, blurry pictures. It is time for clear pictures that actually look interesting, that cause some sort of curiosity, that make you want to like it. If you don't have those, then stop doing this. Number 3, now I'm getting into the pro tips, okay? So number 3 is who you follow actually matters in terms of who starts to follow you and how your Instagram is going to grow. So what you want to do before you even log on to your Instagram is that you want to make a list of 10 to 30 people that you want to become. So if you were to look at other people's profiles or people that you would consider competitors, if your Instagram was to grow, you want to make a list of those people, right? About 10 to 30 of these people. And what you want to do is, if you want to become a momfluencer, like a mom blogger, you want to go and look for the list of people who are mom bloggers that you want to become like, people you want to emulate. If you were to take some of their following, you'd be very happy with that. So you want to try and look for people who are within the area that you want to grow on Instagram. Then what you want to do is, once you log on to Instagram, you want to curate your following. Don't just follow everyone for the sake of following everyone. Unfollow everyone who does not fit the type of profile you want to follow or the profile you want to grow, and start following the people who are on the list that you just made. If anything, I would actually unfollow everyone and only follow the 30 people whose profiles I want to emulate. What this starts to do is that it starts to show Instagram that you want to be grouped with these type of people, right? So you're going to follow these people, you're going to interact with these people as often as possible. I would actually turn on the post notifications for those people. So that every time they post, you're one of the first to comment and you're interacting on their content. So that Instagram knows that, okay, this person has the same interests, has the same audience. So they're going to share that person's audience with you on the explore page. So that's what you want to do. Start mixing yourself in the pool. If you want to be recognized in a specific pool of influencers, start following those influencers, start interacting with those influencers, and Instagram is going to start throwing you into the same pool as them and grow along with them. Number 4 starts off pretty basic, but it then goes into another pro tip that's even better than the previous one. So you want to win, right? So if you want to become a creator or you want to start treating your Instagram like a business, you need to make sure that you actually register your account as a business account. And what this starts to do, or as a creator account, and what this basically starts to do is it lets Instagram know that you're a creator or a business, and you can actually start getting access to your insights. Your insights are super, super important. And this is how I use my insights, and this is how you should start using your insights, because this is actually what's going to make you grow, okay? So you're going to go into your insights and you're going to look at the past 6 months of your content. And in the past 6 months of your content, you want to see which content has made you gain followers, right? You want to grow with followers, right? So you want to look at which posts actually makes me get more followers. And you're going to look at the top 9 that you've posted over the past 6 months that have gotten you the most followers. And what you want to do is you're going to study this content. You're going to look at both the picture and the caption, and you're going to see how can I recreate content like this over and over and over again. That's what you want to do. That is what's going to make your Instagram grow. If you're specifically worried about gaining followers, then you're going to look at which content has helped me gain followers, and you're going to recreate that content as often as you possibly can. And this leads me to tip number 5, which is that it's not just about the picture, it's also about the caption. And I've seen this happen over and over again. The most growth that I got on my Instagram actually came from my captions and not necessarily from my pictures. Yes, I post good quality pictures, and sometimes the pictures are the things that do more better than the caption. But if the caption is really interesting, that is when my picture ends up on the explore page and more people see it, and that's how I then grow in followers. So be real with your captions, right? What we say, the authenticity curve is climbing. If you are able to look at topics and tell the truth about topics, be a little bit vulnerable about things, and actually have interesting, readable captions that make people laugh, that make people interested, that make people feel like they want to find out more about a topic, that are shocking, that are funny, then those are going to make you win. A lot of people think Instagram is just about the pictures, but it's also about the captions too. Your post can go viral because of the caption, not just the picture. So you need to look at both, and you need to work on both. It doesn't mean that you have to have a long caption, but have something interesting, have something funny. If it's going to be short, make it interesting, concise, funny, or shareable. If it's going to be something long, make it nice and readable, something that people want to read, something that people can relate to. And this just leads to my bonus. Instagram actually isn't about fitting in. It is about standing out. People who stand out for being honest, for being real, for being authentic, for being able to talk about the uncomfortable questions and situations, they are the ones who are actually winning these days on Instagram. Yes, there's people who have been able to win via aesthetics, but the ones who are starting to really get the engagement and the growth are the ones who are authentic. The ones who look at situations. So example, mommy bloggers, right? So you look at mommy bloggers who are able to talk about the real life of being a mom, right? Showing that stretch marks, talking about how they ran out of time during the day being a mom, about how they didn't sleep last night, or how things actually work, talking about the good and the bad and being real about it. Those are the ones who are starting to win. So if you're a student who is able to actually hit the nail on the head in terms of topics and conversations that people are having amongst themselves or not having, something that we are all facing but we're scared to talk about, those are the things that will make your content go viral, because people are looking for answers. People are looking for people who are able to talk about uncomfortable situations, talk about the thing that everybody's thinking about but nobody's brave enough to actually speak about it. Those are the ones who are starting to win. That's how you create viral content, and that's how your profile then starts to grow. So don't just think about just the picture. Think about reality. Think about sharing things that everybody's thinking but very few people are speaking about, because those are the things that are actually going to help you win. Now, I know that's a little bit different from the usual, how do I win on Instagram type of tactical influencer and YouTube videos that you get, but this is about the real deal. This is how you really grow. If you apply these 5+ bonus things, you're actually going to start to see the growth happen on your Instagram. Let me know which one stood out for you and which one you will be trying, because I'd really like to know how it's going for you and your Insta growth. Until the time when we see each other as Insta famous people, that's it for how I do things today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope that you're not going to leave without subscribing to my channel, because I know you. I've seen you here before. You better have been subscribed. And if you're subscribed, thank you so much for joining the fam. Until next time, beautiful people, I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things. Hey gorgeous, thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. Now if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions that you want to send or any suggestions about videos that you want to see here on how I do things, then leave them in my comment box down below. If you're not subscribed, here's the picture right here. Just click on my face and you'll be subscribed. And if you have not gone to my website, head over to my website because I've got some free, amazing resources for you when you sign up to the Gorgeous Gang. Until next time, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.